Hey guys, Plain and Simple Man here, and this is a Q&A, and I want to thank those of you who participated in this. I'm going to go ahead and leave your links to your channels down below. So let's get right into this, and we're going to start off with Aimee. And Aimee says to me, Plain and Simple Man, if you could host a dinner party for 5 people, who would you invite and why? So let me start off with the first 3. I would invite James Hetfield, lead singer of Metallica, Tom Araya, lead singer of Slayer, and Dave Mustaine, lead singer of Megadeth, because these 3 individuals were part of the big 4, even though I only listed 3 of them, back in the early 80s of thrash metal. You know, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and the 4th one being Anthrax, which I didn't list. But these guys were a huge part of my life growing up. You know, as a kid, as a teenager, I went through some rough times, just like some of you guys out there. So their music and their message, I don't know, it just resonated with me, and it got me, through some pretty tough times. And to this day, I still love that type of music, and I still like those guys. The 4th person would be Samuel L. Jackson. Love to have him for dinner. I'd love to have him sitting there, and you know how he said in the movie, he's like, "Say what? Say what? Say what again, motherfucker? I double dare you." You know, that from the movie. You know, I don't remember what movie it was. It may have been Pulp Fiction. But I'd love to see him at the table, you know, and we're all eating, and he's like, pass the mashed potatoes. Pass the mashed potatoes, motherfucker. I double dare you. You know, I don't know. I'd get a kick out of that. Anyway, that would be cool. And then Mark Wahlberg. I think Mark Wahlberg, he's my age. I think he's a good actor. I like what Mark Wahlberg stands for away from acting. He's a big troop supporter. He supports the military. It's something that's near and dear to me in my country. And yeah, he's not one of those pansy Hollywood actors, you know, that is afraid to get his hands dirty. So I like Mark Wahlberg, Samuel L. Jackson, and the guys from back in the heavy metal days. Those are the 5 people, and that's why. Now, let's go to the next question by Josh. And excuse me, guys, if I keep coughing and stuff like that, we got allergies here, and it's just driving me crazy. I don't have any pets or anything. It's just, I live in a dusty place in the world, Arizona. So anyway, Josh says to me, what style of music do you like in games, but you wouldn't listen to otherwise? I don't know. I suppose dramatic music, because you know, I play Call of Duty, and I think that's the kind of music that plays in the game. I'm not sure if you're referring to music that I listen to while playing, because I typically don't like to listen to music while playing. I know a lot of you like to listen to music while playing, but when I'm playing video games, I want to hear the games. I want to hear the dialogue. I want to hear the footsteps, especially, you know, with first-person shooter games. But I'm assuming you're talking about the music within the game, so I would have to say dramatic music, because that's really all that's in the games that I play. So I would listen to that in the game. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it makes the game better, but I wouldn't be blasting it in my car. So hopefully I answered that, Josh. Let's go on to the next question here. It's by Zanna, or Zanna, and I hope I got it right either way. And she says, firstly, I want to know if you're going to do any more of the American Stuntman GTA videos. And some of you are probably thinking, wow, what's that, Plain and Simple Man? Well, I'll leave a link down below. I've got 2 of those short story videos in a playlist. And basically, they're only about 2 minutes long. And I kind of do a voiceover story in Grand Theft Auto, and people like it, but I still didn't get a whole lot of feedback from it. It's a lot of work to put into 2 minutes, and with all the other videos that I've been doing, you know, the vlogs that I've been doing, the blindfolded Call of Duties, the blindfolded GTA, and all those different videos, I just haven't gotten around to doing another one, but I am ready to do another one. I have an idea in my mind. In fact, before you even asked that question today, I was like, you know, I need to get back to doing it. So to answer your question, yes, and it should be coming pretty shortly. Let's see, the next question. Also, she says, who would you cosplay as? Well, that's kind of funny, because I had to actually look up the word cosplay, and I was assuming it meant costume, and play meaning play as somebody in a costume. And I never got into that, you know. I just found it kind of weird. No offense. it's kind of like when you go to the movies and you see these guys going you know, Star Wars, and they're dressed up and they're waiting online getting their tickets, and you've got Chewbacca standing there. He's some basketball player from the local area that threw a costume on, and you got these kids with glasses, you know, doing the Luke, I am your father, you know, and they're swinging all around, and you know, you're walking by trying to duck out of the way. That to me is the movie version of cosplay. I always find it kind of weird. It's like you like movies, but when you dress up as your movie character while waiting to watch the movie, you're going a little bit over the top. It's like me with video games. I like video games. I put the bag on, yeah, that's weird. But if I was to play somebody, yeah, that's going a little bit over the top. I don't find myself wanting to cosplay or anything like that as somebody else. I think if someday I become famous, it'd be lovely to have everybody cosplay as plain and simple man running around with a paper bag, a t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and Chuck Taylors. That would be pretty cool. I'd love to see one of you guys cosplay as me. That'd be lovely. Also, she says, what would my name, oh wait, I'm the wrong one. I scrolled down a little too far. Hold on. But, okay, so that's it. Now, let's get to the one I was talking about. Emma. She says, what are my top 3 pet peeves? Okay, let's go through them. I hate when people snap when they eat. That absolutely drives me nuts. People that snap and make noises when they eat. I can't stand people that are messy. That's another pet peeve. I don't like when I walk into somebody's house and everything's a mess. To me, it reflects laziness. There's no need for it. Everything, to me, I try to keep everything clean. I try to have pride of ownership. I clean my Xboxes, I clean the dust, I wipe down the TV, I wipe down the monitor. I'm always cleaning. And when people make excuses that they're too busy to clean, no they're not. You gotta find time to clean. So people that make noises when they eat, messy people, and I can't stand people in a group and there's that one person that has to be the boss. You know, you're standing around and there's that one person that tries to take charge and take command, and everybody's looking around going, you know, who's this guy? I mean, unless you're the boss, then I don't like when people take on that role without kind of earning the respect of everybody else in the room. So there's my 3 pet peeves. Let's move on. And also she says, what would my name be if I was the opposite gender? Well, I never really asked my mom that question, and I never even thought about it. So I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know. It'd be kind of weird. Hey mom, yeah, listen, I had a great day at school, but hey, I was thinking if I was a chick, what would my name be? Yeah, it never crossed my mind, so I never really asked. But yeah, so that's kind of. I'm trying to get back to what I was doing here. This phone is just driving me nuts right now. So let's get back to the questions, and we are going back, and let's see, we got one more question. Oh, what in my opinion is the worst in-game franchise to ever exist? And this is also by Emma. Well, I think that's just a matter of opinion. To me, there is no best, there is no worst. I like Call of Duty, I like Titanfall, I like first-person shooter games. Some of you guys out there may not like first-person shooter games, so I'm assuming that might be your worst franchise or type of game, or even you may not even like Call of Duty. But I don't like to say a game is bad. It's just not for me. Like, I don't like role-playing games like Final Fantasy and Shadow of Mordor or whatever it's called, Mordor or whatever it is. Those games just take too long. You get invested in those games and you can be playing them for months. I like to get in and get out and get on with my life. So, but anyway, those are the questions that you guys asked. And listen, guys, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask, that you missed the Q&A, you're curious and you want to ask me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And in the next video, I'll answer that one question. And every video from here on out, I'll keep answering questions. It'll be kind of a thing for me to do in my videos. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope I answered your questions. Remember to check their links down below. Check out the link to my American Stuntman short stories. It's pretty cool. And as always, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment. I'm Plain and Simple Man, and we will see you guys next time. I'm out of here.